What's going on, YouTube? Do a video. I know it's been a while since I've done one. I have just been super busy and I just didn't have a lot to really talk about in the videos, so I know sometimes it gets kind of boring just doing tank updates. But you know, it's getting ready to be the new year, and in a couple days it's actually Christmas, so Merry Christmas. But I just thought I would, you know, kind of do a tank update basically before the new year, show you guys how my tanks are doing. Hope your tanks are doing well too. But yeah, so let's take a look at both tanks, and I'll just kind of point a few things out that's going on and just let you see what I'm dealing with. So here on the 30, I moved this Sturgeon Rippins, a couple pieces of it over here, and it looks like it's starting to really like being over here more in the center. Before I had it over here on the edge, and you know, these still aren't really doing much over here, so probably a good thing I moved this over here. I also changed my front two bulbs probably a week ago now. So that was the 10,000K and the 6,700K bulbs that I changed. So, you know, it had been about a year since I changed those. Need to get in here and trim the pearl weed. It's getting kind of leggy, but it's starting to take hold after I ripped everything out and redone it. Get these crypts back out of here. Up here on the wood, I'm still fighting a little bit of that algae. Every once in a while I hit some spots with the hydrogen peroxide, probably 2 times, and it's gone. Last time I trimmed the pearl weed, you know, that there's never really a good way I've found to trim that. You know, you cut it, it floats up to the top or gets stuck behind something, and then you just left with that. Also, this is something else I don't like. Anubias putting these big long roots down, trying to get into the soil. So I need to nip that in the bud before it really gets in there. This, well, you know, if you can see it in the camera, yeah, it's right there just above my finger. That is the last little bit of Hygrophila pinnatifida that I have. It just did not do well in either tank. But I was reading somewhere on the internet that it likes to actually be out of the soil, like on a piece of driftwood. So since that's my last piece, hopefully this weekend after Christmas I can do a little bit of stuff and pull that out and some way attach it somewhere on this wood. Maybe over here would be a perfect spot. Hopefully it gets enough light there. But as far as the 30, back up here, that's pretty much it. Everything's doing well fish wise. You know, it's not really got a bunch of algae in it. Actually, with getting ready for Christmas, I probably have not done a water change on this thing 3 weeks, maybe even a little bit more. But yeah, so that's the 30. Let's take a walk into the 225 and I'll show you that. Okay, so here's the 225 again. Tank's just not doing a lot, just, you know, basic maintenance, trimming plants, whatever. I think it was 2 weeks ago now I got into this tank and trimmed the plants. You know, it has had a little bit of work done on it more recently than the 30. Let's see. One of the things in here is I've got a little bit of that moss happening down in this corner for whatever reason. I'm not sure what it is about that corner. Maybe with that big sword in there, you know, more of the, you know, it's kind of a dead spot over here, so some of the nutrients builds up right there. Not really for sure about that. But yeah, like I said, this big sword, this Amazon sword, this is the one that started in the 30, and the thing just keeps amazing me how big those swords can get. I mean, you know, that's the size of my hand, and those two of those leaves are be wider than my hand if you put them together. The narrow leaf Java Fern is just going crazy in this tank. I really like it. The Rotala indica in here, I thought I was really going to like it back across the back of the tank on this corner. Not really digging it. It just doesn't look cool. It's actually starting to kind of dwindle out, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe I'll start putting the Ludwigia back there. I still haven't put my extra LEDs on there. I know I've had those for 4+ months now. Yeah, I really don't have an excuse besides busy, and I've got another project that I'm just still not ready to put on camera yet. Try to tweak some things and get it rolling before I go put it on camera, because I know as soon as I put it on camera, a bunch of you guys are going to start asking me questions, and I just don't want to be saying I don't know. So yeah, I'm trying to get the details on that nailed down and kind of get the bugs worked out, but I will have some stuff coming on that. So that's kind of why I haven't done the LEDs. This sword right here, the Vesuvius sword, it puts off runners all the time. I mean, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 runners on that thing right now. I've got to start, you know, finding a place where to get rid of some of these plants. I just hate throwing these good plants in the trash. So, you know, maybe I start posting some of them up on Craigslist. Well, rainbows really like showing off. But the blue Hygro back there, that stuff, I like it a lot better. I originally was imagining the giant Hygro going back there, and you know, after a little bit I wasn't digging it, and it wasn't doing very well. But yeah, that blue Hygro, that stuff's doing really well, and I like it. Right here, basically it's my collector of any leaves that come off or anything. It all goes right there, and right now that's a bunch of pearlweed. I don't know what these fish have been doing, but that whole corner they have got almost ripped up. So yeah, I need to get back in there, get some of that planted back in there. Actually, at their guest appearance, a mono shrimp. Those suckers stay hidden pretty well. This is my batch of sturgeon rippins, and it's doing very well in here. I keep cutting the tops off and plugging it back, you know, around here. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna go crazy in here. Where I've been very disappointed now in the 4-leaf clover. I don't know if it's just not enough light or what, but it's not doing it for me in here. There's one of my ropes too, kind of hanging out, waiting for something. Another thing I want to point out when I'm talking about fish, you can't. Well, they were just right there. This bit of roots right there on that Java Fern, those right there, they were those fork-tailed rainbows, I don't know if they're trying to mate with each other, or it's just behavior I haven't seen from any of the other rainbows, but they will get right up beside each other and they will turn their whole body will go from this to this, and they will push right up against those roots. And I think they're, you know, some kind of mating. They're trying to spawn eggs on that, like a spawn mop. But it's pretty cool. I keep meaning to get it on camera, and once I run and grab the camera, they stop. So just my luck, right? What else do I have in the tank that I just want to show off? Well, I really don't have anything else in the tank that, you know, is going on crazy in here. Like I said, I mean, it's basically, I've just been keeping it up, you know, maintaining it. Nothing special. So that's just why I haven't been doing the videos. But I do have, like I said, a couple projects I'm working out. So, you know, guys, hang in there with me. I know my channel kind of went dud there for a little bit, but I am working on stuff. I don't want to do a bunch of update videos and say, yeah, the tank's looking great, yeah, the tank's looking great, you know, 2 videos or whatever a week. I just don't want to be boring like that. And I mean, plus I've been busy, so I haven't even really been able to do the tank updates. I haven't even been able to do maintenance on the tanks. But I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy New Year. Hope you had a good 2014, and I hope 2015 is great for you guys. But don't forget to comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to y'all later.